What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to BowlerX.com. We're going to talk a little bit, and we're actually going to do a review on this bad boy, the Omega Crux. You just saw that video where we talked about the layout, and I did stay with exactly what we were talking about, so it ended up being 70 by 4 3/4 by 50, which does put the pin almost directly above the bridge, but a little bit over, just a pinch, and then the mass bias actually goes just below the thumb, kind of similar to what the halos and everything else were. Not exactly a super strong position, but not a weak position either. So hopefully this is going to be more of a versatile ball in my bag. So when I get back, we're going to take it out in the lane. Stay tuned. All right, so we got the Omega Crux, and the audio obviously didn't work again, so we're going to have to narrate through here. But what we're on a 38-foot pattern, and it's the Webb pattern that we're bowling on for the Players Championship next week. So it's much flatter than a typical house pattern. So early on, I'm not gonna get a single ball to strike here for the first, I don't know, 7 or 8 shots, whatever it is. But it's pretty much gonna do the same thing. You can see how hard and how much this ball stands up off of the friction. Being a little bit shorter pattern, this ball really gets up and goes off of the friction there. So you can see it just completely jerk down lane. So this is gonna be more of a transition ball for me, and that's what I drilled it for. I drilled it to be a ball I can go to when there's a little bit of carry down lane from urethane. So once I get out of urethane, or I can't get urethane to carry anymore, and I need to go a little bit left and go around the lane a pinch, like this angle is right here, then I can go to something like this, you know? So it's just too strong. There's not enough surface to slow it down. So I could probably get it to work if I were to just take some surface to it, maybe take it to 500 or 1,000, really get it to use up some energy and bleed it out. But that's not really what I want. I want it to still be able to, I want it to be able to read down lane still through the urethane. So I'm going to keep throwing shots here, and you'll see it's just going to keep hooking and hooking. And I'm moving left each shot, so it's not like I'm just standing in one spot throwing the same shot. I'm moving left the entire time, but as I move left, the quicker it actually responds, because they're so flat. The pattern's so difficult and flat that it's really hard to get your ball to slow down and do the right thing. So I'm going to let you watch these last couple of shots, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take some urethane, and we're going to go and we're going to throw that pitch purple, and we're just going to hyperlapse this thing, and you're going to see 12 or 13 shots go down the lane. Yeah, right here, I'm just going to throw urethane up that same part of the lane just to get it to break down, get it to push down, and then we'll switch back over to this Omega Crux and see if it slows down a little bit. And actually, it does exactly what I'm looking for. So now you get to that spot, and you see it slows down, and what I mean by slows down is it doesn't completely jerk down lane. It's almost, it gives the illusion as if the ball's slowing down and starting to make its motion, and it makes it nice and smooth rather than completely going sideways down lane. So now we've got a couple of shots to where it's getting to the spot, and the oil that the urethane created is actually helping this ball a little bit, because that's what we created it for. And then that one I just got going dead left off my hand. It never got to the spot down lane, and it hooked early. So you got to get it to that oil level. You got to get it to where the urethane created that little bit of hang. So we start moving left, and we start throwing it to that hang spot, and it does exactly what I want it to do. So this ball picks up and goes through it still, and still carries all 10 pins going through. And it's kind of amazing. Like, I mean, to see the lanes change that quick. It was only 12 or 13 shots with that urethane ball, and it changed that quick to make it to where this ball couldn't get to the right side of the head pin, to now all of a sudden I can finally not only get to the right side of the head pin, but now it looks really good. Now I can get it to strike. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So this is going to be one of those balls that you're going to be able to create whatever you want to create out of it. All right, there you go. That's the Omega Crux. You got to see it a little bit on that 38-foot pattern, and then we took the urethane and threw a dozen or so shots down. Try to get the oil to move down a little bit to show you exactly what I wanted this ball for. And it actually worked out perfectly. I was able to then kind of get my angles a little steeper and throw it into that urethane carry down, and this ball still picked up and went through the pins. So that's been my goal when, after watching some of the videos that I saw online about this ball and the pitch purple, I was going to find a way to complement each other. So I have the pitch purple to go straighter. Everybody's going to be using urethane to start, I'm sure. And then once I need to go a little bit further left, and the pitch purple isn't quite getting through the lane or through the pins, I wanted to have something to go to. And this worked out perfect, as you saw in the video. It started to blend out the back of the pattern, but still picked up and went through the pin. So that's good. But that's all I got for you today. Comment below. Let me know what you think. How are you going to lay out yours when you get yours? Head over to BowlerX.com and get yours today. There's a link in the description that'll take you right over to check out for yours today. But that's all I got. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and like below. Share the video. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.